Good morning, Sam Tober, Sound of Joy Music Services, or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may be seeing the replay of this video. And we are continuing with our series on Sunday church chords. Now, the church musician, especially the organist, they have a very um, specialized approach to their music. They're always thinking melody, chords, and progressions that they want to implore in your very basic and generic song. So you see we have our setup here. I'm actually sitting down to the keyboard for the first time that I'm doing this, so you're going to get an idea of the process that I would use just for my own warming up, not just for the service, but for myself also. Middle C is where we're going to be starting. Just getting warmed up. Just getting warmed up. Just like I would if I were on a piano. Not just the right hand, but the left hand. From our 10 things a church organist should do uh, exercise or video, which I'm thankful for the many views it has been receiving. It was over 7,000 views in 7 days. So I thank you for your viewership there. This is just a offshoot from that. The 10 things that a church organist should do on their Hammond. Now, of course, this is not a real Hammond. It is virtual. But I can simulate what the sound would be. For those who are of a jazz nature watching my video, I thank you for watching. I'm going to talk some jazz terms to help our musicians become more comfortable when they're planning what chords they want to use. Drop 2 is a very effective technique that you can practice for determining where your chords are going to be. And the drop 2 just merely means, for those who have not taken my course on the Nashville chord system, this is your 1, your 3, and your 5. 3 notes used to form a basic chord. So the second note of that chord is dropped 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, semitones down. So now you have 1, 2, 3 notes for the chord. You drop the second note at 12 semitones down to get this sound. But now you have to know how you're forming the chords. So for my practice song technique we're going to do, I decided to use the song As the Deer because that's still a usable praise song that is still heard in your worship. We're going to do it in 4 keys. We're going to go from C up to E flat, because E flat is where the song is normally placed. So we got to find our melody, and our melody will always be the highest note in a drop 2 chord. Whole different type of harmony, and that harmony might be, you might say it's of the anthem style because it's spread out. Now it kind of sounds muddy. That's because, again, with the organ, you can adjust your drawbars to change your sound. So let's pull up a little highs and let's try it again. Much lighter. Changing notes. So now I've introduced the other chords that are found within the context of the key of C major, of the Nashville chords, and the chords that you can build from that. and using the drop two with that. Now, that organ sound for church services is when you begin to, as I say, incorporate extended chords. You add your lowest note, which is your bass pedal. Throw that Leslie on, and you move your chords. Now you add your contemporary changes, or your what I call it, not drop two, your 2-5-1, 2-5-1. So now I've just added so many intricate movements. This is what the church organist does. He practices all of these, he or she, gotta remember, can't leave the ladies out, practice all these changes in their personal time so that when they become time to perform to their actions as a church organist, most times without the other musicians around them, if you're a single organist in the church, you are as prepared to emulate the chords and the movements of any song. You alone. 2-5-1. Turn the Leslie off. Now you know it's going to go to an E major, so you can now resolve. There it is. Use your fingering movement. Change the note. The organ sound is iconic in the Pentecostal church, in the experience of churches where the pipe organ has been retired in some cases. In the jazz world, certainly when the organ was implemented, from what I've been doing my research in the jazz world, it's still a powerful sound. Maybe not as powerful as the guitar sound in a lot of our other churches, but still, once you introduce the organ sound, as the terms is today, the atmosphere changes. And you begin to maneuver the different tones. I can hold those chords as long as I want. I can go full. Arpeggios, which is part of the 10 things a church organist should practice on a Hammond. And that's just finding your notes to the scale and breaking it up. I gotta think about it now. And it's all timing. Take some of those highs down. Now you do that on a Sunday morning and you'll wake up the eyes and the ears of those listening. if I want to transition up to D flat, see what I'm holding that note right there. Let these notes stay right there and go to the A flat seventh. And use the same concept. There's a. I do that change in there. What's that? 3, 6, 2, 5, 3, 6. There it is. 2, 5, or 3, flat to 3, 2, flat to 2. I'm gonna go to the F, so let me do it. The chromatic to the 6, 2, 5, sharp to 5 to the sharp to 4 to the 5. I always get the numbers mixed up. Please forgive me. 2 or 6, 3. 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Because now we're going to the F, G flat. As you can see, the drop 2 is all in there, but I'm now giving it some help. If you hear me just do that chord. Now we know we're going to go to the F. We're going to resolve. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship. Now, if you want to go to D major, remember when we were here? We're going to go to an A7. There it is. To the D7. Now, for those that are struggling with transposing, you can't transpose on the organ. You got to actually play those chords. So it is why I show you the path to learning how to transpose the correct way by using the scales. Same path. Turn it Leslie off. Let's add some more color to our tone. Little jazz. 2, 5, 1. 2, 5, 1. 2, 5. 2, 5 in B major. We're going to the B minor. We're going to recharge. Messed up that note. I'm thinking of the chord. There's my missing of my D flat sticks. Why is my D flat sticking? This is done. I'm doing this live on this recording. My pedals, they're old and they stick. I have like the old Hammond organs, when your pedals would stick, you stick a piece of paper underneath. So excuse me a second as I move my piece of cardboard. And resolve. We try to do this live. F sharp or G flat. Now we're going to go to E flat. So what's the E flat? If you're thinking in the using the series which we did on the circle of fifths, this is a circle of fourth. So if you want to get to E flat from here, what's the quickest way to get to a B flat chord? Drop down. Now we've got our path to our E flat. Holding chords. Dropping, just jumping to a diminished chord. Let's change our highs and cut them down. Let's bring up a little bit. Now we're in E flat. Two, 5, 2, 5, to the 1. If you want to get that Sunday organ sound, you want to be in E flat. That's a congregational key. The Brooklyn sound. Drop 2. A G. To that G7th in there, let's change our tones and resolve. Just walking up the scale. There it is. There it is. Resolve it. I'm thinking while I'm playing. Let's take some of that highs out. Bring out a little harmonic in there. Now this is bringing us to the close. Turn. Just changing chords. We changed that. And this brings us to the close of this session. Drop 2. Sam Tobin, Sound of Joy Music Services, our Sunday morning chords. Take care and see you on the next presentation. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Give us a thumbs up, like, and as always, leave a comment. Take care.